Hey, it's Brittany J. I am a 20-year-old entrepreneur and I drive a 2006 PT Cruiser. PT cruisin', if I may say. And essentially, this is how I became unapologetically Brittany. I was born in West Orange, New Jersey. It's this little suburb outside of Newark, New Jersey. I grew up with my mother, my brother, and I all in the same household. My parents have been divorced since I was a very young girl. It was very difficult, I want to say, growing up and doing the back and forth between mother's house and father's house. A lot of my social life, even as a young girl, Girl Scouts and tea parties, a lot of my social life was really disrupted because of my father. He was very hard, like in the way that he disciplined us. When he was growing up, his father didn't live with him. It was a very complex situation. His parents were never married. He really wanted a relationship with his father. So when he had my brother and I, it was almost like I feel him reliving his childhood and giving us the father he wanted instead of being the father that we needed. So basically, speaking for myself and not my brother, it was about 12 years or so of mental, emotional abuse and somewhat verbal too. And that really mentally messed me up because as I grew older, I associated punishment, or when I do something wrong, I need to be punished. So now, I'm in Florida a couple years. That mindset is still very heavy at that point. And it led into different bouts of self-harm between cutting, burning, hitting, and not really letting the wounds heal. Now I understand that I'm human. I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna do things wrong, but it doesn't show on my character, and it's okay to make mistakes as long as I learn from them. The more scared you are of making mistakes, the more mistakes you're going to make. I realized that it's okay to just be who you are, whether that's a perfectionist who messes up 24/7. I know it's like a paradox, but that's perfectly okay. And the only way to be unapologetically yourself is to accept that and love that and just flaunt who you are no matter what your flaws or your backstory may be. If I were to write a book titled How to Be Brittany J, it would be a very confusing book with scattered chapters that were mostly all about McDonald's trips at 2 a.m. and playing with fluffy poop like dogs. The most important things that come to mind when it comes to being myself and being #unapologetically me, it's loving myself, and no matter what that entails. It's hard for someone to really figure out who they are and love themselves with that, but once you do, and once you grasp that love for yourself, it's unlike any other. Being unapologetically me took a while to come into play, but once it did, I became unapologetically black. I became unapologetically female. I became unapologetically fierce. I stopped worrying about what people are going to say about me and the stereotypes and niches that they try to put me in. Yes, I am ghetto, but I'm also classy and sophisticated. I'm ratchet. I'm funny. I'm everything. I am every woman. And I'm going to continue to be every woman, and I'm going to continue to literally talk to CEOs and then go over in the corner and twerk and drop it low. And can't no one tell me otherwise. Can't no one tell me that my self-worth is deemed by that. Being unapologetically me is the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I love myself. I love my melanin. My skin is dripping with cocoa and honey and earth, and my hair grows towards the sky. And if that's not amazing, I don't know what is. I'm myself. I'm unapologetically me, and I'm just unapologetically Brittany. And can't no one change that. Past, present, or future.
I will never